For the first segment, we have our first segment. It is called Did He Do It or Not? My bad, guys. All right, so our first segment, guys, is Did He Do
Did,
It?
did he do
Did he do
it?
it or not? So I'm
uh,
gonna play a little bit of a clip, and we're gonna get a little idea of some of the things going on here, because there's a lot more than we thought, and we might get some answers about some things that we've been wanting to know for a very long time. So I'm gonna
yeah.
start this thing off just like this, man. Here we go.
P. Diddy got busted by the feds, and that's why DeLeon dropped him. The Grammys just banned P. Diddy for life. He can no longer come back. 50 Cent, he's taking shots at Diddy right now. He's trying to get him to crash out. At the end of the day, he got busted for the Tupac, and this is the karma from it all. If you guys are supporting Tupac, Kim Porter, and Biggie Smalls, comment 222, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. It's finally happening. The justice is coming here. They finally went, and they're getting Diddy right now. He's been trying to hide and run out for the longest time, ever since people started coming forward, ever since they hit that raid on Keefe D for the Tupac. Now is a lot of heat, and P. Diddy's on the hot seat, and it's hot out there because the feds, they've been keeping that close eye on him. They're saying that Diddy deserves whatever he's gonna get, because he knows at the end of the day, all them people that got taken out the way, all them people that never got to fully actually like live their careers and everything like that and become superstars like Tupac should have been.
If your employees are traveling, you have to try Navan. Navan is a travel and expense tool that works for you.
A bigger superstar than what he was at that time and everything like that. And so now they're saying he gets what he deserves. If they throw him 50 years, 100 years, it doesn't matter, because you know what? A lot of people, they had to get taken out the way for Diddy to become at what position that he was in, and he was trying to stay close to that for the longest time, man. When Biggie Smalls got hit up, it all came back to one guy that they caught up. But you see, the thing is that you never know if Diddy sent the hit, just like how he did with Tupac. A lot of people are saying that is basically Diddy got caught red-handed, because they know for a fact that it's a lot of information that's being released about the whole entire thing that's leading back to the feds actually being able to do the RICO on him, because they think that they have a connection between Keefe D and P. Diddy. They had the phone numbers in each other's phones. Keefe D's already telling on Diddy, talking about how they were at the same place at the same time. When they went back and looked at the security footage, they seen that P. Diddy had meetings with all of the same people that was inside the car that hit up Tupac. And the whole thing about how P. Diddy had the security team do certain things to where they actually left Biggie Smalls at that red light, and the dude who pulled up and did the whole entire thing, they saying that he's from New York and he knows who Diddy is. Like, they actually know each other. And at the end of the day, y'all gotta realize that there's no running and hiding from this. The feds have a 99% success rate. If they want to get Diddy, they could have really got him a long time ago, but they were waiting until they gathered everything and they got the witnesses to actually come and take the stand against Diddy. Keefe D's doing it, Suge Knight's doing it, a whole lot of people that got thrown in the mix, like Gene Deal, Cassie, everybody that actually seen anything go on. Jennifer Lopez might have to come and actually testify for this thing, because the grand jury wants to hear from her about the Cassie situation and about how she saw the signs early on of how Diddy was about to become, and actually she overheard probably a lot of stuff about the Tupac and the Biggie. This is what made her make the decision that she did, and she actually dumped Diddy and left off and everything like that. She didn't even want to take half, because she knew at the end of the day she doesn't even want to deal with Diddy at all, because of all of the things that had happened to all the people that surrounded around Diddy, and who he didn't like and who he did like. It didn't matter, because something happened to every single person. That's why Columbus Short came forward and he said that he had a whole lot of things, and some of the stuff, it was embarrassing for him, because he was crying, he was shedding tears and all of that. He didn't know what to do. He kept quiet for all these years. Same thing goes on with everybody else. Cassie, she kept quiet for so many years, and she was trying to hold it down. She thought he was going to change and be different, but what he did was wrong. He was wrong for that. And everybody knows at the end of the day that Tupac, Kim Porter, like Heavy D, Biggie Smalls, they never deserved what happened to them, man. If you really go and look at it, Kim Porter, she was supposed to be around right now, and a lot of people are Kim Porter fans. If you guys are fans of Kim Porter, comment 222, comment RIP Kim, because they're gonna get the justice for her too. This isn't just justice for Tupac. It's not just justice for Biggie. It's justice for Kim Porter.
All right, so here we go, guys. We're back on here. So this is a little bit of the things that are going on right now with this case with P. Diddy. And the way things are looking right now, the man is not able to hide no more. You know what I mean? We're getting the answers to some questions right now, man. Like everybody's always wondered what's going on. Who killed Tupac?
No, P. Diddy is like the sugar-coated Suge Knight, right? He's like the dude who's like, no, dude, I'm just like out here, man. Everything's cool. Everything's fine.
Right.
Suge Knight was like, I'll fuck you up, you know, but like, P. Diddy's like, everything's cool. We're all good here.
I know, but they did the same thing, but they had different styles of doing it. Like he was forceful. P. Diddy would try to coerce you. You know, he's
like, I'll suck your dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Facts.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
What's the latest shit with him? Like, what's the deal? Like, the rape allegations, the fucking, what's going on with him now?
All right, so from what we see right now, when it comes to Diddy, we have the allegations with Cassie, which is what kind of sparked it. But honestly, that's not really, because the Keefe D situation was really the big issue. Because Keefe D, which you remember when it came to Tupac, remember that guy that was, we call him the Patsy, his name was Orlando Brown?
Yeah, the guy that they said that shot him or whatever, the guy, Orlando, right, yeah.
Right, the guy that got beat up. So apparently Orlando Brown is related to Keefe D, and this guy Keefe D in Vegas had evidence of P. Diddy offering him money to take out Pac. So this information started getting out there, and if you listen to that clip, what they were saying was that they literally had enough evidence to the point where, gross amount of evidence, to where they were able to see that Diddy met up with all the people that were going to put the hit out.
It's your boy.
Is it
your boy's there? That's your boy.
Is there like an actual case on him?
Your boy.
Who's it? Who?
On Diddy, like he's actually gonna be like fucking like.
He's never gonna be fucking indicted because.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what I'm saying. Like there's not like a
He already had a murder case that he beat, right? He already had one that he beat.
Right. That's around that time with Jennifer Lopez, and they were saying they're saying Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, 99, 2000, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
He beat it.
He beat the case.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez, apparently, I guess that's one of the reasons why she left him, was around that time. She was probably finding out about all that stuff, for all we know. But the fact of the matter now is that they're finding evidence that they can't refute. The fact of finding him being in cahoots with these people that actually did take care of the situation. That Keefe D guy.
Yeah, his little clean, his clean demeanor, his whole thing that he put out to the world is.
Exactly.
Yeah, but who do you mean? Like his people, or the
working
police?
Anymore on anybody,
or his people,
or like he's being investigated by the fucking FBI.
That's what I was asking.
He's.
Who? What were you asking me, buddy?
Diddy is? No,
sorry.
No, I'm saying like Diddy's being investigated for this now, like for real, or it's always been rumored.
It's always been rumored, but they're supposed to be investigating him about this.
And, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like they have the evidence. It seems like they're supposedly this dude Keefe D was he was realizing that he was being followed. He was being followed, being trailed by the feds, and then that's when eventually he ended up giving in and came forward about it. And that's kind of what broke a lot of it open. And then Cassie did the whole thing with that. Plus you got other things. We got Columbus Short. Remember Columbus Short, the dude from what was that movie called?
Yeah, big dude, right?
I don't think so.
He wasn't the big dude.
That name sounds familiar, like from like the documentaries and shit, but I don't remember who the fuck that is.
Here, I'll look him up. You'd be like, yo, he's from that one movie, bro. I think, was it Stomp the Yard, maybe?
Oh, he's like an actor?
Yeah, he's an actor.
Why am I thinking he's like the big dude?
So this is Columbus Short right here. This dude right here, bro. Columbus Short.
Not small guy.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily go out there to call him big guy either, though.
No,
Columbus,
just right.
Yeah, Columbus Short's been in a lot of different movies. I think he was maybe Stomp the Yard or something that he might have been in. But like, you know, he definitely came out talking about it. I don't know what he was talking about, but a lot of the things they're saying he was like pretty much embarrassed to talk about. But like, if you're embarrassed to talk about certain things, like some of these guys talking about how Diddy did such to them, I mean, the guy's not really gonna want to just go out and talk about somebody doing that to him. You know what I mean? So the fact that they came out,
why would he?
You know, I mean, I'm saying, why would what?
Why would he?
Yeah, why would he? You know what I mean? I mean, even if it was a money grab thing, I don't think a guy's gonna just want to go out and talk about somebody.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't think, like, hold on. So
no.
Hey man, I don't know if you want to chime in. I don't. So you're saying that like he's being like indicted or something? Like charges are being pressed against him for the murder of fucking Tupac?
They're bringing him in for that for the most
part.
They're
trying to.
I mean, I know we talked about that for like since Tupac died, but like never was there like actual charges.
Yeah, but like Diddy was always with Biggie. He was always like Biggie's dude.
Shit, but like that doesn't mean he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Of course not. Of course not.
I mean, I think the question here on everyone's brain is, it's not that did he do it? It's like, what didn't he do? All these interviews over the years of just like, you know, if you got so many people saying the same things, they go to his parties and there's naked people, guys, girls, guys on guys. Weird, just like not weird stuff, but just like weird to the regular person. I mean, what can't money buy? And if you have a sick, sadistic brain, I mean, P. Diddy has so much resources that I think it's just, I think he did everything that people claim to. He just has so much money that the courts are like, he paid off Cassie in less than 24 hours. She wanted like 30 million or 50 million. And he's like,
he's rolling the shit out.
Do you think he had a hand in Tupac's death?
I mean, I've watched all the information that, like, what that guy was saying, and then like keeping up with this for like the last, bunch of years, because I'm a huge Tupac fan, and I just, if it's true, I think that's a shame on Diddy, that his greed and envy. And it's almost like he wanted to be Tupac in a way. So he kind of destroys things that he can't like control, is what it seems like. Everybody on Bad Boy has either died or went away really unhappy. And Diddy's just a bad guy. So whatever he has in store for him legally, I think he deserves, to be honest. Hit him where it hurts.
Yeah, he's definitely Diddy's definitely done a lot of things that he deserves, because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you can't have this many people come out and say that that you did these things and make it not, and you can't, you know what I mean? It's gonna make you eventually bat an eye over there and be like, what's going on over here? But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to Diddy as well, is just that when it comes to the evidence that they've actually found now, they found that he was actually meeting up with the people that actually were found to murder Tupac.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear about. Look, the fact that he has sex parties and fucks dudes, like, that's his own. I mean, in my eyes, that doesn't mean he's like a murderer. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to be like all on it down though. It's fucking whatever.
Well, he might fit the profile, but like everybody get their day in court, right? Like, like who knows, right?
Well, we know the court system. The court system doesn't always give justice where justice is, deserved.
It's due, exactly.
Not always,
So
but
right now, the thing about it is like what it comes down to is your money can't save you right now.
Yeah,
it might be able
that's
to.
some bullshit though, right?
That's what it comes down.
Imagine being in that spot where
That's where your
like
money can't
you
save you.
thought this shit was gonna save you forever if you're guilty.
But you
Your
gotta
money can't save
understand.
you now, homie.
well, it
You're
has
done.
though for so long, and now
You're done.
now with the popularity and like
We're
social
done
media and
here.
like everything's like so like out there in the fucking public, like people even with power with money, it's like are getting buried. Yeah.
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 Fucking no.
I honestly think it's like this. It's like when you think about these little clubs and stuff like that of people and being in cahoots with each other, when they see the guy it's like, all right, it's like they're like, say it's the secret cabal, and it's like, R. Kelly, you've been fucking up too much. R. Kelly, you've been fucking up too much. We can't save you anymore, R. Kelly. You've been fucking up. We was right beside you covering you up, but now we can't save you, Kels. This is what I feel like is happening to Diddy. It's like your money can't save you because you're fucking up so much that our secret cabal can't save you.
Or his sickness and like just plaguing people he's around. It's just karma coming back to get it. I think what I've noticed is it could be a big story like the Epstein story, and in 3 days nobody even cares. They release all the Epstein files, and this is big news. Like the Diddy stuff is big news. If he killed Tupac, that's a big deal. But in 3 days, it's like, oh, who cares? And that's wild to me.
If he did it, yeah.
And I mean, we got to take into account how quickly he closed that case with Cassie. The record-breaking time,
he's got a lot of money.
hours to close that case out. And she said all the allegations, and
that's money too, right?
That means he did it, Lou. That's what that means. That means he did it.
Right.
Hey, just take this.
When they say
that, I know I beat you up.
Don't want to look like that.
When the newscaster says, "Oh, that doesn't necessarily mean that they did it," it means they did.
No, it does. It really.
Oh, all those people that came to go vacation 7 times at Epsi Islands, they didn't do it, or we can't prove that they did it because they were there. Sure, buddy.
They wore the dress.
Oh my
How
God!
many flyer miles do you have?
Sure we can't.
You got these freaking flyer miles. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, these guys, But long story short, we're finding out some groundbreaking shit right now, dog. Like, who killed hip hop has been the question we've been asking for a very long time.
Well, and then who killed fucking Biggie next, bro? Who killed Biggie next? Because both of them are fucking.
And Suge. They both about to share the same prison cell together, dog.
I think Diddy kind of probably got Biggie killed in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you think? I mean, that was his biggest paycheck, though. Like, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he made more money off of him when he wasn't around. There's some kind of. We're talking about conspiracy shit at this point.
It was like Biggie died, and next thing.
That's my favorite lane. That's my shit, bro. Well, all theoretically tonight.
We theoretically.
Hypothetical theoretically, man. Facts. Who needs facts?
That sounded like a Greek god, Theoreticles.
Theoretically.
So what do you think, Lou? What do we do with this information about Diddy, bro? What do we do with it? We still listen to the songs. I mean, all his brand endorsements have dropped him. So
that's another factor. That's another thing as well.
He's kind of useless.
Well, I don't know if that means anything though, honestly, because anybody will drop you like for any kind of fucking reason these days.
Oh, yeah.
So while I get what you're saying, totally, but like everybody's gonna like just drop. Like, oh, you're not gonna call him like
you're associated with. Yeah, you're associated with it, so they'll drop you anyways.
Right.
Like cancel culture. Guys, do we think Diddy is useless at this point? Or is he gonna just
if he's guilty,
recovery, you'll forget about it, and then he'll be
if he's
back
guilty, yes.
another product.
If he's guilty, yes, man. I don't, we all. At the end of the day, all of us know what the media fucking tells us. That's all we know.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can sit here and confidently boast about this and that until he sees a day in court where it's like in front of a fucking jury of fucking peers that like have all the fucking evidence, and the lawyers can argue each other's cases. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like we can sit here and like debate about what we heard in the media all day, dude. Like media, and then in the same breath, talk about how bullshit media is in the same breath. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So who's to say?
Exactly. And then that's exactly what we came to do here. We came to speculate a little bit. We don't know exactly what happened. We weren't in the room while it happened.
Right.
But we just putting the pieces together that don't stick. It's kind of like.
But if you were in the room, Loot, would you come to a P. Diddy party? Would you stay there?
I'm not.
Sit your ass down.
Going over there.
Have a heartbeat. I go all day.
You be the same.
I'd be like, what's happening here?
Yeah, you're not a dude, right?
Who wants to party?
Dudes are
not going over there.
I don't know what I would do
going over there.
And you got people.
I'd be like
kissing.
As a man, I might skip a Diddy party.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for the sake of your manhood, right?
Who the fuck does that?
For the sake of your manhood, you're gonna skip that party.
I'm telling you, the female, the safest people in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's Diddy. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't give a damn about none of these shit.
Be worried about my head.
Yo, Diddy's like, hey, move out the way. He's over there.
Come here, Playboy. Come here, Playboy.
I won't even look in that
Playboy.
shit.
Come here, Playboy.
We are all so cool here.
No,
I will go to a Diddy party any day of the fucking week if you ask me.
Apparently,
hey, free P. Diddy, man, free P. Diddy.
Apparently, P. Diddy like to have. He used to want to have Cassie wear like white fingernail polish on her or some shit like that, which is some weird shit. So it was like he had to have white nail polish on her and shit like that. Whenever
really
dumb shit.
Yeah, some shit like
that. Luke, that's more shocking than
that's some weird fetish,
sex.
Right?
That's some weird shit.
Man.
What does that mean?
That was whole part of it. Diddy was having her have sex with a whole bunch of other dudes and shit like that, and paint her nails white while she was doing it.
That's the least suspicious thing.
I know.
That's the least suspicious thing. I think that's the favorite thing I've heard all night. That is the least suspicious thing.
I'm just like, yeah, right. It's sort of peculiar that it's like, why white nail polish? Why? Who knows?
I think he's definitely guilty of having like weird fetishes, man. Or like, how he gets his rocks off is like super questionable.
Yeah, bro.
To me,
someone who has his girl wearing white fingernail polish.
He's like, babe, no matter what happens, you're gonna wear the white nail polish tonight.
So I'm gonna end it.
Wow, boy.
Wow. I'm gonna end it off with this right here. So the question is,
sure.
did Diddy do not do it?
Did he do or did he don't?
I think we're just like right where it was, right? Who knows?
Diddy did that. Diddy did that.
I hope Diddy did.
I don't know what he did. But he did
that.
I hope Diddy didn't.
I hope Diddy didn't, but if Diddy do,
Diddy did.
Diddy did.
Take that.
All right, so everybody, let's move on to this next subject. The next subject we're going to talk about, everybody, is